Mitchell Ross Marsh, born October 20, 1991, is an Australian international cricketer. Marsh has represented Australia in all three forms of cricket, making his debut during the 2011-12 season. Marsh is the second son of Geoff Marsh and younger brother of Shaun Marsh, both of whom have played for the Australian national side. He is cousin to West Coast Eagles player, Brad Shepherd. He was raised in Perth, Western Australia, where he attended Wesley College, and made his senior debut for the state team at the age of 17, becoming the youngest person to play in the Australian domestic one-day tournament. Marsh made his debut for the Warriors at the age of 17 in February 2009 in the Ford Ranger Cup game at Bunbury. He became the youngest ever player in an Australian domestic one-day game and Western Australia's youngest debutant for 70 years. In April 2009, he was given the opportunity to play for Australia's under-19 squad against India, in Australia. Marsh was handed the captaincy for the 2010 U19 Cricket World Cup. Under his leadership, Australia won the tournament, Marsh having a successful tournament, scoring 201 runs, including a match-winning 97 in the semi-final against Sri Lanka. Marsh was drafted to the Deccan Chargers for the 2010 IPL. Marsh was selected by the Sahara Pune Warriors, who were coached by his father, Geoff Marsh, for $290,000 in the IPL auction 2011. He played in 5 matches, scoring a total of 50 runs and taking 7 wickets. He is a right-handed all-rounder who bowls medium-fast, averaging 130 km/h deliveries, but his pace has risen steadily in 2015 to fast-medium, 140 km/h average citation needed. Marsh has additionally played for the Pune Warriors India and Deccan Chargers in the Indian Premier League. Playing for Australia A against India A in July 2014 at Allan Border Field, Marsh scored 211 runs, batting 7th in Australia's first innings, his first double century. He and Sam Whiteman, who scored 174 runs, put on 371 runs for the 7th wicket, an Australian record and the second highest 7th wicket partnership recorded, behind the 460-run record set by Bhupinder Singh and Pankaj Dharmani during the 1994-95 season. The previous Australian record, set by Queenslanders Cassie Andrews and Eric Benstead, had stood since the 1934-35 season. In October 2019, Marsh broke his bowling hand after punching a wall, following his dismissal, during a Sheffield Shield match against Tasmania. As a result of sustaining the injury, which was anticipated to take 6 weeks to heal, Marsh was forced to miss the start of Australia's Test summer. It was announced during February 2020 that he had joined Middlesex for the 2020 Vitality T20 Blast competition. In December 2019, Marsh was selected by Sunrisers Hyderabad ahead of the 2020 Indian Premier League. However, he just played 1 game against Royal Challengers Bangalore and was ruled out of the rest of the season due to ankle injury and was replaced by Jason Holder. He made his Test match debut for Australia against Pakistan in the United Arab Emirates on October 22, 2014. In September 2011, he was named in Australia's 2020 squad to tour South Africa. Later, when Brett Lee withdrew due to injury, he was added to the Australian one-day international squad as well. In October, he made a spectacular debut for Australia in the second 2020 match, scoring 36 runs including 4 sixes, 3 of which were hit in the final over of the Australian innings. In August 2014, he scored 89 runs against Zimbabwe in first match of the Tri-Series at Harare Sports Club. He batted at number 3 and added 109 runs for the 4th wicket with Glenn Maxwell at more than 12 and over, with Marsh also having contributed to partnerships of 47 and 33 with Aaron Finch and George Bailey. His knock of 86 against South Africa at Harare was nominated to be one of the best ODI batting performance of the year by ESPN. Bowling in the second match of the 2015 Cricket World Cup, Marsh took 5 wickets, helping Australia record a 111-run win over England. His maiden ODI century came during the 5th ODI against India on January 23, 2016 at SCG. Despite his lack of form as a batsman, On February 15, 2016, Marsh became the second Australian bowler since Jason Gillespie to dismiss Brendan McCullum in both innings of 2 Test matches. On February 20, 2016, Marsh, at Gully, took a one-handed catch off the bowling of James Pattinson, but was called back for no ball. Marsh was dropped from the Australian Test side after the first Test of the 2016-17 series against South Africa. For his performances in 2016, he was named in the World ODI 11 by ICC.